How's it going, everybody? Mancave Dave here in Wisconsin. Today is Saturday, March 9th, 2013. I just wanted to show off some stuff that I got here over the last couple of days. Had a chance to do some thrifting and just checking out of some stores I like going to, as well as some pretty good Craigslist finds. And so figured I would share all of this with you. This is all stuff I've picked up in the last 2 days. So first, I guess I'll start down here. As you can probably see from a lot of my videos, I really like the more vintage stuff. You know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, some PlayStation 2 I'm getting into, but haven't done a whole lot like Xbox 360, PS3, that kind of stuff. I got an email just from, I think, what was it, Target or something, and they were talking about PSPs and how they're marking them down for clearance, and really didn't think much about it. Although, in thinking about it, the PS Vita has been out for a while, and so I got a brand new PSP 3000 for $99. And I've never really played with one of these before, or had one. A few finger smudges on it, but it really is just a really cool system. And right now is a really good time to pick up PSP stuff, because it's at the point where it's usually on clearance. People are trying to get rid of it, but it's not yet really collectible or expensive. I mean, some of the stuff is collectible, but if you're looking for a system to pick up now for collectability later, I highly recommend the PSP. I know some places like Best Buy and whatnot, at least where I am, they don't even carry the stuff for it anymore. Places like GameStop will usually have cheap or fairly cheap pre-played copies, and actually Walmart, you can still order some sealed copies of stuff from online at Walmart, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Anyway, so picked up the PSP. That was $100, and a case for it. I think the case was like 5 or 10. And I also picked up these, the Sims 3 for the 3DS. I don't have a 3DS, but they were on clearance for $2.98. And a sealed game for $2.98. I'll pick it up and give it a chance, you know. Next thing I have here is Game Boy Advance, which works just fine. Turn it on here, maybe. There we go. Comes with like a light magnifier, one of these transfer or sharing cords, and then some really good games. We have Super Mario Bros. 3, Madden 2002, Golden Sun, and these two are both, you know, $10 to $15 games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. This is the one I was the most excited about. Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. I had Circle of the Moon, or Cycle of the Moon, can't remember what it's called actually, but didn't have this one. And so, really excited to add that to the collection. So, all of that Game Boy Advance stuff right there cost $35. I was kind of bummed. The guy also had some Nintendo 64 games. He only wanted $40 for, and it was like Zelda, Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, both of them in the box, Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, and a couple others. And so I offered him more than 40, and he got back to me. He's like, "Hey, sorry, man. I sold it to another guy already." I was like, "Oh." But at least I got these. I had to ask, you know, how much did that go for? It went for $5 more than I offered him. It's like, oh, man. Oh, well. What can you do? You know, you're looking for a bargain. You don't want to spend too much, but you want to be fair to people, too. So I was at least happy to get this stuff. Next, I guess let's look over here. Picked up Gungnir. I'm not really sure how to say it. This is sealed. I got it from Walmart.com. Like I said, Walmart is still doing some new PSP stuff, and this looks like one that could become collectible, and so I'll probably leave it sealed, at least for now. And I have a few more on order, some of the East games, and a few other ones, so I'll let you all know when I get those, and hopefully it comes through. And then picked up a few games from a GameStop here, and movies actually. Mirror Mask, which is a movie I'd never heard of, but this was like, I think $2 I paid for it. Blade and Batman Begins. One of the reasons, you can see, you know, this is like $3.59, and this is right around that. One of the reasons I got the PSP is I do a fair amount of traveling for work, and it's nice to have something I can watch movies or play games on that's, you know, smaller than a portable DVD player. So this will be real nice to be able to travel with. I also picked up a copy of Golden Sun Dark Dawn. I have a open copy that I bought at a rummage sale for like $3, but this was $14.99, and I just have a feeling that it could become a collectible game in the future. So I figured $14.99, brand new, sealed. I'll keep it, kind of keep it on the shelf with some of my other sealed games and see where it goes. If it becomes collectible, awesome. If not, then I'm sure somebody down the line will be happy to open it up and give me $15 for it that I paid for it and play it. So I was happy to get that. Next, I went to another GameStop, and they had a whole bunch of pre-played stuff. And they had a sale going on, buy one pre-played game, get the next one 50% off, and they do that by price grouping, which is cool. So if you buy like a $20 game, an $18 game, and two $5 games, it's going to take half off the 18 and half off of 5, so that's pretty cool. Plus, I had a coupon for 25% off your total anytime you buy more than 2 used games. So, got a really good deal on this. But we got Persona 4, Mega Man X Collection. These are both complete with the manual. And then for PSP, Sega Genesis Collection, there's some really good games on here that I'm excited to play. Ones I have played, and other ones that I haven't been able to find yet for the Genesis, so that's fun. Call of Duty Roads to Victory. I hate to admit it to this audience, but I like first-person shooters, so I was happy to pick this up. God's Eater Burst, just looked interesting. And Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. And then National Treasure 2, I mean, this was, granted, it's just the game, but it was $1.79 and actually less than that. Gradius Collection for PSP, love shmups. East, the Ark of Napishtim, R-Type Command, Superbad, fun movie, Blaze Blue Continuum Shift, and Blade Dancer. So all of that right there cost me, I want to say it was like $85. So not too bad at all. Next, back here, went to a pawn shop, picked up a fat PS2 for $10, and then a couple more Medal of Honor Heroes and Chappelle Show Season 1. Those were each $3. So I spent, $16 there and got some good stuff. Next, we have N64 and a GameCube. I actually bought the GameCube and the 2 games. It has a couple of memory cards. Paid $25 for that. Saw another Craigslist listing that popped up later in the day. Responded. It was actually the same guy. So N64 with the expansion RAM games. We got Yoshi's Story, Madden 2000, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Worms Armageddon, which is a pretty rare game. It's worth probably $35-40, which I didn't have, or maybe even more than that now. And then Donkey Kong 64 in the box. So for that and that together, I paid $100, which was definitely much less than retail. Had some good stuff I didn't have, and I'll be able to trade or resell the N64 and the games I do have, and make up 65-70 of that real quick. The last big find of the day was this bag of awesome right here. It's a PlayStation bag. I paid $100 for this. It's a PS2 fat, and inside we have just a whole bunch of games. So a lot of these are actually even sealed. We have World Cup Soccer 2006 sealed, MVP 06 Baseball sealed, Castlevania Curse of Darkness sealed, MLB 06 The Show sealed, Indigo Prophecy sealed, Final Fantasy X Greatest Hits sealed. It's kind of a bummer. This is my 3rd Final Fantasy X, or 10, and all of them are Greatest Hits. Oh well. 007 Everything or Nothing sealed, and then loose games. We've got Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Katamari Damacy. I'm not sure how you say it. Looks like a crazy fun game though. Grand Theft Auto 3 Greatest Hits, NFL Street, Madden 2004, Madden 2003, or NHL 2003, Tiger Woods 2005, Twisted Metal Black, Gun. I've always wanted to play this, but haven't yet. I guess this will be my chance. The Punisher, Super Monkey Ball, Adventure, Red Dead Revolver, NBA Streets Volume 2, Guitar Hero, NBA Baseball 2004, Rugby 2004, Need for Speed Underground, Rugby 2005, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, that's probably a $15 game, Madden 07, Call of Duty Final Hour, Shadow of the Colossus, which this is another game that has just looked awesome, but I've never had a chance to play. That's probably a $10 or $15 game. Devil May Cry, Hitman 2, Hitman Blood Money, The Warriors, which is a $25 to $30 game, so that's pretty cool. We got God of War, Medal of Honor Rising Sun, Lord of the Rings Return of the King, and X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. So, $100 for all that. Also has a wireless controller. I was really excited about all of that. So, spent a little bit of money over the last couple of days. Probably, let's see, $300 or so. Well, more than that, 400. But we'll be able to make back probably half of that with stuff I already have, and definitely have some awesome stuff to add to the collection, and get some more stuff out. So anyway, from here in Wisconsin, this is Mancave Dave. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see y'all at the next sale. Take care.